Well, it's been over a year, but we can finally say today, as we've mentioned, Mud Hens baseball is back.
In fact, we're going to take a live look, or actually a look overhead. We've got some drone video to show you here, an overhead shot as we look at the downtown region. I'll tell you what, we haven't seen activity like this in a long time.
First alert horizon right over where we are, really North St. Clair, heading toward the ball field as well. You can see all of downtown, some people there in the streets just celebrating this really big day. Our sports director, Jordan Strack, is live inside Fifth Third Field, where the team's really been getting ready for this big day as well. What's the feeling among the Mud Hens tonight, Jordan?
Yeah, Mel, it feels like Christmas almost. You walk inside the ballpark today, batting practice going on, got the first home run ball of the year already. It's a special day. There's no question about it. It has been a long time since we have been here inside Fifth Third Field for a game that mattered. And yeah, a lot has changed and things are going to certainly look a lot different. But when you walk in and you start walking around and you see concession stand workers and ushers that you know from years past, and you get to say hi after so long away, it is certainly a special feeling. As for the baseball team, Matt Manning, one of the top prospects in all of baseball, is going to be starting here tonight for the Mud Hens on the mound. We're certainly looking forward to watching him pitch for the first time in a Mud Hens uniform. But the overall feeling here is that it is great to be back inside downtown Toledo watching baseball. As you drove in today, you got that feeling once again. You saw people lining the streets on Monroe Street, down at the Blarney. It is certainly a special day here in downtown Toledo. We cannot wait to get this thing going. Let's get over to Christy Kopanis. She has been down here at the ballpark all day. And Christy, I know you echo those sentiments. It is a great day to be back here, ready to be covering some baseball once again.
Oh my gosh, Jordan, you're absolutely right. It feels like home. The ballpark is such a special place in the summer, and the excitement on opening day is amazing. You don't want to see me, you want to see this. Batting practice going on right now, the Nashville Sounds taking batting practice, and a crack of the bat. I mean, how long have we waited to hear a crack of the bat in downtown Toledo? And while we're at it, we have a celebrity in the house. Over there in the white hat, sitting right behind home plate, that is the former Tigers manager, Jim Leland. He's been here all afternoon watching BP, and he was actually spotted over at Tony Packo's eating a Packo's dog or two. Kind of jealous. I kind of want a Packo's dog. But Mel and Jeff had said earlier that they had smelled the popcorn, smelled the hot dogs. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. We are right down from Hen and Hound, and there is a bunch of amazing smells coming from the concession. So Mel, Jeff, if you're nice, maybe I'll bring something over to the desk for you.
I've had my fingers crossed ever since your report started, Christy, so we're hoping that we get some good ones brought over here to the desk.
I think it goes to show why baseball is so popular too. It just connects you right back with your childhood through the smells, through the hot dogs and the beer and just all of it.
Absolutely, and that was one of the things when we were talking with some of the folks with the Mud Hens organization earlier this week. They were saying, oh my gosh, we can't wait to see the people, we can't wait to see baseball, but secretly we can't wait to smell some of the food here in the ballpark.
Baseball smells great. Well, as you head to the ballpark today, you do have to cover with a mask. Inside the park at least, and there are some other rules you do need to follow inside Fifth Third Field.
Yeah, changes are happening. Let's check in with Tim Miller.
One of the biggest things you'll notice is where you sit to watch the Mud Hens play. They are only seating 1 to 6 people in one area, and yellow rope will be around the seats that are not available so social distancing can be maintained. You will have to wear a mask at all times in the ballpark unless you are sitting in your seat and eating or drinking. When in line for food or drinks, you'll have to maintain that 6 feet of distance. Floor graphics will lead the way. They're also adding more points of sale to spread people out in the concourse, so it might be a shorter wait for that hot dog or beer.
We're probably going to have a higher ratio of food and beverage employees to fans than we normally would, maybe 25% more.
Standing room only has been eliminated. Instead, you'll actually buy tickets to sit at these tables around the outfield. And the Mud Hens set up 6 of these patio lounges where you can relax and enjoy the game with a total of 6 people.
So did you guys get ideas from other ballparks for something like this? Did you, you had to get creative to make this work, right?
Yeah, like always with minor league baseball, we definitely had a lot of dialogue with other teams. And really, we had great dialogue with the Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Cavs. All the teams in the state really got together to share best practices.
The patio lounge goes for $125, but includes 6 tickets to the game, so grab some friends and divvy up the cost. Tim Miller, WTOL 11.
Tim, thank you so much. And of course, it's not just inside the ballpark that we're talking about, this fan experience that we're talking about down here today for this opening day, but outside the ballpark. They have been waiting for the opportunity to see all these people flood downtown once again.
Yeah, I usually take the day and the day after off to go to opening day. I'm a big fan. So I took Tyler Paley along down St. Clair earlier tonight, and we went for a little walk to kind of check out the groove and what's been going on.
Window shopping.
Check out the feeling. And Tyler, it's really been a long time for some of these baseball crowds to be down here. A lot of people seem just thrilled and a little bit surprised that we can be doing this already.
Yeah. It is such a welcome sight, Melissa and Jeff. And Jeff, you said it right. I mean, the party is really outside the stadium. It'll be rocking here shortly. But I'll tell you what, 2,700 to 4,000 fans coming here to Fifth Third Field tonight. It is such an exciting time. And one of those fans is a guy by the name of Gary from Waterville. Gary, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Pleasure to be seen.
Why are you here today?
Well, number one, opening day is always a fantastic experience. I was here in 2001 opening day. We had season tickets. My sister caught the second foul ball, which means absolutely nothing. had it been the first one, but opening day is an experience. Great venue all year long, as everyone knows. We lost it last year. Toledo says, yeah, we're here. We're going to do this.
Real quick, I got about 10 seconds. Why is it so important now, after the year we had?
It's the heartbeat. You can feel it, you can smell it, and it's good, and everyone's friendly, and everyone's having a good time, and the Hens are going to play tonight, and I think they're going to pull off a win, and it's perfect.
The next step towards normalcy here in Toledo,
we'll
no doubt.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Gary, thanks for your time. Enjoy the game. So that's just one of the thousands of fans making their way out here. We will have much more coming up in the next half hour, the next hour, and all night long from Hensville. But for now, we'll send it back to you guys at the desk.
All right, Tyler, thank you so much. And a lot of fun being had already. We are still over an hour and a half away from the first pitch. 6:35 is when that first pitch goes out.
And even though the weather is a little bit questionable, I guess we could get a shower, as Robert said. I think that the fact that we can be outside, we've got Dora down here, people are walking around with their cups. It's super helpful to make people feel comfortable and spread out. So for the people who maybe have been a little bit more isolated during this time, there's something for them too.
It's a different atmosphere, that's for certain. But obviously, everybody still with safety on their minds.
Let's check in right now with Dan Cummins in the studio. Dan?
Mel and Jeff, one thing about opening day, I've been covering them since 1981 in Toledo, and one thing about this with the May opener as opposed to April, I know it's maybe a little on the chilly side there, but not nearly as bad it would be around April 5th or 6th. Thanks so much, guys. We'll get back to you later on.